Do you know what happens if you don't pay your advance tax on time in India? The answer lies in the intricacies of sections 234B and 234C of the Income Tax Act. These sections, my friends, are the governing laws for interest and penalties on late payment of advance tax in India. Section 234B, titled Interest for Default in Payment of Advance Tax, kicks into action when a taxpayer either fails to pay advance tax or pays less than the required instalment. The interest is calculated as 1% of the outstanding tax amount, multiplied by the number of months for which the tax remains outstanding. Let's paint a picture. Imagine an individual required to pay an advance tax of 50,000 rupees by March 15th, but fails to pay anything. The total outstanding tax is 50,000 rupees. If this individual pays the entire amount on July 31st, which is 4 months late, the interest under Section 234B would be 1% of 50,000 rupees times 4. Now, let's turn our attention to Section 234C, which bears the title Interest for Deferred Installments. This section comes into play when the taxpayer does not pay the specified percentage of the advance tax in each installment. The interest calculation here is 1% of the amount of shortfall, multiplied by the number of months for which the installment is deferred. Picture this. An individual is required to pay 4 equal installments of 25,000 rupees each on June 15th, September 15th, and December 15th. However, the individual only pays 10,000 rupees on June 15th and defers the rest. If the individual pays the remaining 15,000 rupees on December 31st, which is 3 months late, the interest under Section 234C would be 1% of 15,000 rupees times 3. The total interest payable by the taxpayer is the sum of the interest calculated under both Section 234B and Section 234C. Keep in mind, these examples are simplified to illustrate the concept. The actual calculations can involve more complexities based on the specific circumstances of the taxpayer. Also, tax laws and rates can change, so it's advisable to refer to the latest provisions of the Income Tax Act or consult with a tax professional for accurate and up-to-date information. So, in a nutshell, Sections 234B and 234C of the Income Tax Act dictate the interest and penalties for late or insufficient payment of advance tax in India. By understanding these sections, taxpayers can navigate their tax commitments more accurately and avoid unnecessary penalties.